Hello, welcome to a Kevka video. I'm going to show you the basics of Pendulum cards and Pendulum summoning in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, about Pendulum cards, you can play them as spells in the Pendulum zone or as monsters in your monster zone. So when played as spells in the Pendulum zone, they don't take up a slot in the spell and trap zone, but you cannot normally override the spell card in your Pendulum zone, and as you can see they have their effect on the top when played as spells. Now you need to watch the numbers on the Pendulum scale there. If you play this card on the left, you'll be using the left hand Pendulum scale number. So in this case, Stargazer Magician has a 1 on the left. So if played on the left, you'll be using that number. If I played Time Gazer Magician, we're using the Pendulum scale on the right. If I played it on the right hand Pendulum zone. Now, you can Pendulum summon once per turn in your main phase, and basically you can summon as many monsters from your hand that have a level in between the two numbers in your Pendulum zones. So the scales I've got here are 1 and 8, so I can play monsters of level between 2 and 7 from my hand. So for example, I could play Metaphysal Dragon, Chaos Hunter, Yugioh Dragon, Dual Mode Beast, Lilo White Swan Sorceress. Also, if I have any Pendulum cards in my extra deck, they can be Pendulum summoned as Pendulum monsters if they have the appropriate levels. And I'll get to that in a minute. Basically, when a Pendulum card, such as this one, when it's sent to the graveyard from the field, it gets sent face up to the extra deck instead of the graveyard. And so you can basically Pendulum summon these cards from your extra deck as Pendulum monsters, and they'll take up a slot in your monster zone as normal. One other thing to note is currently there's no way to Pendulum summon Ritual, Fusion, Synchro or Xyz monsters, so you'll have to summon them in the usual way as described on their card. Well, that's the basics of Pendulum cards and Pendulum summoning. Thanks for watching.